There's a lot of work that goes into producing videos on YouTube, but you may not know exactly how much or what the process is. A lot of people have this idea you just throw something up there real quick and you get rich. Well, there is a little bit more to that. So, let me give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look at what my process is, how I do things, what my work schedule is, and hopefully answer some of those questions about how it all actually comes together. First off, my typical schedule. I normally produce 2 videos a week. I've got my Tuesday video, which is usually park tales, and then my Thursday video, which is my confessions of a theme park worker, or sometimes news and views and reviews, things like that. So, how does that come together? Well, the park tales videos many times are traveling vlogs that I have filmed ahead of time, so I'm editing those on Sundays and Mondays. If I don't have a travel vlog, then I'm actually writing out my outlines Sunday evening, and then it's filming Monday morning, editing Monday late morning, afternoon, packaging it up, rendering it, and getting it all uploaded. And it will take most of Monday. Monday is a work day. All it is just video production. Additionally, I'm oftentimes trying to get my scripting done for my confessions video later. I don't write full scripts. I don't write them out word for word. I will write an outline. Here's the main things I want to show in the video. And in fact, I probably will even show you the outline for this. Here's the main points. Don't forget this. Hit that. Talk about that. So Monday, Park Tales, production, almost the whole thing, and try to work on later on. Tuesdays are oftentimes finishing up production for the confessions video, publishing the park tales, making sure it's all set, because there's all sorts of behind the scenes things. When you upload a video, there's the title, there's the tags, there's the end screen, there's the thumbnail, there's all these other things you do to help make it ready to publish. Tuesday, I want to at least have my script outlined for my confessions video, for the Thursday video. That's the goal. If I can shoot Tuesday night, even better, because Wednesdays are busy days. Wednesdays are all dedicated to putting the video together, editing it, getting it rendered, published, and also getting ready for my Wednesday evening church service. So there's another whole block of time I have to set aside for that. And I do try to do some of that on Wednesday as well. Then Thursday, of course, is publish it live. Monday and Wednesday evenings, I usually send out a message to my financial supporters. That includes the link to the video for the next day, so they get to see it a day early. There's also usually a bunch of updates, and here's what's coming, here's what I'm hoping for the next video, and other things that you may want to know. So they get all sorts of behind-the-scenes stuff, usually at least 2 days a week, and they get to see the videos early. So that's kind of my goal. I want the video done ahead of time for them. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if I have an opportunity to travel and I'm feeling good, I will do it then and try to get all that ready. I try to make sure I take a day off in there as well. There's also Saturdays getting ready for church on Sunday and sermon prep. That's hours of work. A lot of people think you just stand up there Sunday morning and talk. No, it's a lot of work to get ready for that. But that's kind of my work schedule. A typical a typical video from scratch to production will be around an hour or so of scripting. It can be an hour to an hour and a half to film, depending upon the setup. For a 15-minute long video, it's typically 25 to 30 minutes of actual filmed footage that I shoot. Yeah, I chop out that much because there's a lot of uhs and ers and so's and you'd think that and So yeah, I do edit pretty heavily because otherwise it drags. I've had some people, what's the deal with all your cutscenes? Well, trust me, if you saw all the stuff in between, you'd totally understand. And then after I get it filmed, so we're up about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours, then it's actually editing. I record my sound separately normally, and then I have the video separate, so I have to combine them in my software program, or what's called in post, add in the media. It's typically, for what I call a talking head video, which would be a talking head video, it's around a 3 to 4 hour edit process. Sometimes a little less, but that's pretty typical. If it's one that I have a lot of footage in, then it's going to take a lot more time. If it's one that I've filmed on the road, then it's still about 3 to 4 hours of editing, depending, maybe more. In general, a typical video from start to finish is around an 8-hour long project to get it all done. From writing the script, filming, editing, uploading, and getting it all set. Yeah, it's a pretty intensive process sometimes. And there are some videos that take more. The more media footage you see in it, the more extras, what we call B-roll, the more time it takes to get all that lined up. The more little extras, the flashes and other things. Anytime you see extra neat little deals, it's more time and more work. Whew. Over the years, I've tried to learn how to shorten that up. I actually used to do full blooper reels, where I would try to compile all the bloopers from several videos. That was hours of work. It became easier to just throw the bloopers on at the end and tag them there and make it a nice little bonus for people who were watching the whole video. And again, outlining, I know some people that write out their scripts word for word. Oh, I don't preach that way. I don't talk that way. I don't do thunderstorms that way. But outlining has worked very well for me. I use a program called Vegas for my video editing. And I update it every 2 or 3 years or so, and it's getting due for an update again. Import everything that way, and it has worked very well for me over the years. Now, when I'm on the road, when I'm traveling, a lot of people often see my travel vlogs up and think I am there at the park that day. I had people with my Mall of America videos going, "Oh, if I knew you were at the mall, I would have come over today." So let me give you a little hint. When you see my travel videos, I'm not there. And I haven't been there for a little bit. My typical trip, I will shoot several videos at once. So the Mall of America, we were there really for 2 days, 2.5 days. In that process, I shot enough video footage around the mall and Nickelodeon Universe and other places for 5 full videos. That comes out to 2.5, 3 weeks worth of videos in 2 days. The videos you're seeing now, my travel vlogs from Southern California, we went to five parks. I'm channeling my Silver Dollar City. 5 parks in 5 days. In those 5 days, I have enough video footage for about a dozen videos. You're going to see all sorts of different variations of it. I'm not there. I've been home almost 2 weeks as I record this. But people like to say, "Oh, you're there now, I'll come join you." Don't waste your time. 5 days of visiting and working, and I've got enough video footage that's going to last me over a month. That's kind of how you do it. It's like this big dump of shooting. It makes it easier to be able to actually process the videos and make it easier to spread out the work and not try to cram it all at once. So no, I'm not traveling as often as people think I am. I just get as much done as I can at one time. So I hope that kind of helps explain a little bit of the process. Big trip, cram number of parks, shoot a bunch of videos, take it home, spread out the process of editing. Still going to be a few hours of editing each day. A typical trip right now, I can shoot my vlog from the day of the park. We've got the Quest for 400. There's another video. I may do reviews of different features at the park. So like Disneyland, I'm reviewing Genie Plus. I may use other footage of the park for something else to highlight, say what's good or bad at a park, or to review a new ride or something like that. So I can get a lot of footage out of one visit. Spread it out, take the hours, and be able to create a variety of content from it. That's honestly how most theme park producers do it. Especially the ones that are producing videos daily. Trust me, they're not at that park every single day. They're actually there for one day shooting, and that footage will actually last them several days, and they edit it into different videos. Because if they were at the park every day, they wouldn't have any time to edit. Because, as I said, it's an hours-long process to take that footage and edit it down into something. So you do go into the parks with a plan. I have people, "Oh, you're just at the park playing." I actually have a plan in my head, and I've been writing it down lately. Here's what I want to shoot. Make sure I get clips of this. Shoot footage of that. So that way I can make sure I'm getting what I want. It makes the trips to the park fun, but also work. A lot of people don't realize when you're shooting video footage, it's a work trip. And yes, you do work. So in those times when you get to go to a park and not shoot, oh yeah, that's even more fun then. So that's a little look at some of the process behind the scenes. Would you like to know more? Let me know. Share your questions and comments below. I'd love to hear them. And who knows, maybe I'll do a follow-up later. Oh, and by the way, those of you seeing this now, If you're not one of my patrons got to see this video a good couple weeks before everybody else. So just another little bonus for them with behind the scenes. If you want to know more about that, be sure to check the description. There is all sorts of perks for it. And hey, you'll help me get to go to more parks. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you found this interesting. God bless. Because I do... If I don't have a travel vlog, then Mondays are... Oh, if I can't talk. I use a program. Yes, I do. I use a program. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to know about contact information, fan pages, merchandise, and more, please be sure to check the description below. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to know when I have new ones, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button right up there. And if you want to see another one of my videos, well, I've got a great one for you right here. And a huge thank you to these wonderful people here who support me on Patreon and with YouTube memberships. They get behind the scenes information, special perks, and more. If you'd like to know more about that, well, make sure you check that button right there. Thank you so much.